Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Pastor Matt, and welcome to another MCC Moment, where I just get the chance to share in just a couple of minutes what we talked about last Sunday. I'm going to say last Sunday was a powerful time. And, it might seem that, we say that regularly. We might say that often. Oh, last Sunday was so powerful. Why? Because we want you, I want you to come on a Sunday morning. And but the truth is this: last Sunday was a very powerful and significant time. I heard one comment from a young girl that said to me that she said, the presence of God was just so strong, and I don't normally feel it like that. And it was just so evident that God is wanting to move with his presence, wanting to touch people's lives, and everybody who was there experienced it, and everybody who was there was moved by it. And so I would encourage you, do come along, enter in, be ready to worship. Anyway, last Sunday was, I spoke about, and I used the analogy, the example of the soundtrack of your life. And what is the soundtrack of your life? The soundtrack of your life is your response to anything and everything. In the same way that you might hear a piece of music, immediately it takes you back to the storyline. You think of right now the Top Gun anthem, that screaming guitar solo. It's just like awesome, right? Or the song Danger Zone out of Top Gun, and I'm talking about Top Gun because right now there's a new Top Gun movie out. And so, it takes me back to, yes, I remember those flying jets flying around and all the events of the storyline of that movie. Well, our lives are very, very similar. The soundtrack of our life is like our responses to the situations in and around us. Jesus said these words. He said, I was hungry and you fed me. I was naked and you clothed me. I was thirsty and you gave me a drink of water. But he also said you didn't do those things. Now, what he's saying, is he talking about the practical aspects of life? Absolutely, yes, absolutely. When we see a need, we must respond. We must respond. Well, we always respond. It's how we respond is what I'm talking about. And it's like the soundtrack of our life. Is the soundtrack of our life one that where we see a need, we respond with compassion? When we see something that God is opening our eyes to, do we run into it? When we hear the voice of God, do we respond with surrender? Do we press into those things that he's wanting us to press into? When there is a call to prayer, do we say, yes, I'm going to press into prayer? When there's a call to worship, do we run into that worship moment, giving him our everything? When we run into the times of the word, do we run in with a heart that is wide open, with an attitude that is willing to receive, and with a determination that is willing to act upon what we have received? Friends, what is the soundtrack of your life? Luke chapter 10 talks about Martha and Mary. Martha was doing a good thing. Mary chose the better thing. And Jesus said it will not be taken away from her. The soundtrack of Mary's life was first and foremost, her absolute priority above all and every other need was to seek the heart, the face of Jesus. And I want to encourage you today, let the soundtrack of your life be one that responds to the voice and the presence of Jesus himself. Well, I hope that's been helpful. Can't wait to share this week coming with you, where we're going to open the book of Nehemiah. God bless you. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.